as we are getting ready for the green flag. Sunset band is coming, and so is the green flag.
Jamie is once again leaving a big gap, and he is still staying pretty much within the rules by just going a little bit wide. Gets a nice run out of that final corner. Lee Dima is relatively close, but I don't think he's going to be able to challenge him down into turn 1. No, he's a long way behind. With Cullen staying in P3 with Stephen Burke already gets him past Ronald Mees, and in fact Ronald Mees has lost another position to Chris Danes, so not a great start for him. That Ferrari power though, how strong is it down the straights? He is closing in a little bit, and maybe he can go for a lunge into this next hairpin, but I think he might think better of it. Maybe he won't do, because Chris Danes is down the inside and he's got that move done seemingly, although Burke is going to try to stay in there. Chris Danes though, Marco, brilliant start to this race from 6th to 4th already. Basically, he's in a very good position, Jamie, yes, whichever way you look at it, but he will still want to get in those points. Nice and early today, and Chris Danes, after an awesome start, is round here as Sebring, and he's right to the rear of the field. Once again now, going into turn 1, there's not a whole lot the defending driver can do, because look at this, it's such a wide entry into turn 1, and Rick Cullinan will go down the inside once again, but Dima was prepared for it, and he's happy to just go round the outside. Cullinan though isn't happy to give in yet, and he might still have a chance going into turn 2. Dima can stick it round the outside there, and he'll have the inside for the king, but the outside once again for the next serious corner, and Dima has surely lost out this position. But Cullinan is a little bit tentative on the inside there, didn't carry the speed through, and he's given his Mercedes rival an invitation back, and he's also giving an invitation to Burke and Means to get involved in this one as well. Down the inside is Lee Dima once again, but Cullinan very deep on the brakes, but the exit has not worked out for him, and from attacking he is now defending. Stephen Burke is going to get his nose in there. He's going to be alongside with Cullinan into this next corner where Cullinan was so deep on the brakes last time, but Cullinan does not lose a position for now.
And in the end, the status quo remains the same, even though I think Dimmer went a little bit wide. Yes, he did, and he's in the fence. He tows back to the pits, massive front-end damage, abusing the track limits, I was saying before, not recommended, and once again, same corner as the previous lap. This time he wasn't so lucky, and he went straight into the Armco barrier.
I don't really know what's going on there, but here we go. Marco was promoting the move around the outside for Ronald Means, and can he pull it off here? He's just too wide though, he needs to stay a little bit tighter than that. He's got a nice little run though, and he might be able to go for a lunge into turn 2. But once again, Stephen Burke's there, and Max Ray sees his opportunity, and he maybe sees a position here, but there's contact between the two of them, and they're both lost out from that one. Ronald Means carries on, and we wait to see what damage Max Ray has got, and it's terminal damage. And if he can possibly finish this race, that would keep him in line for the reverse grid, but he's going to have to stay back to the pits. And Ronald Means is watching this, hoping for a mistake from one of them. The Mercedes is bound to be a little bit faster, and in fact, Rick Cullinan is letting his rival pass. I don't know if there's an issue for Rick Cullinan here, Marco, but he's going very slowly all of a sudden.
Let's see, because he's changing gears
quite
early.
Nah, he's got fuel issue. That's why he's been so slow through the event, because he's got no fuel left. So here comes Jamie Ayres. 48 points the difference in the championship going into this race. At the end of it, it's going to be 23. Jamie Ayres one step closer to taking that championship title. Max Ray, come on, give him a bit of a push, and there you go. This is what this series is about, and Max Ray is going to give Rick Cullinan a bit of a helping hand here across the line. Welcome back. I don't see a safety car, Marco. Oh dear, this is going quite fast. Okay, I think we're going. Here we go. So, green lights are on, and Ronald Means is away from the pole. Stephen Burke is in second position with Jamie Ayres in third already. Scott Malcolm getting past Colin Robinson. But nice start for Means. He's got to be strong straight from the start. And here is Malcolm getting an awesome start. They're all off the circuit though.
Oh, what's going on?
And there's a three-way crash.
All the drivers were on the grass. I've never seen anything like it's like they put some oil in the first corner. Let's see the replay. So Dimmer was lagging behind, but look, everyone went wide.
Well, I feel sorry for Ray Carmen that he was the instant passer, to be fair. Got away without too much instant. Back with the lead. Jamie S feels like he can get this move on the outside. This is the situation that Burke found himself in so many times in race 1, defending against one on means. At the moment, he's being resolute in defense, but he can't cover off that inside line. And Jamie S will surely take the lead now, unless Burke can somehow find his way round the outside. He's going to try to stay level, but it's a losing course. And Jamie S takes the race lead. Burke is absolutely desperate to get this race lead straight back because he knows on pace he has got no match to Jamie S, and for now he is staying close. He's got to make this one stick, and now round this Jamie S, and he could lose 1 position, he could lose 2 positions. He's only lost the 1 position in the end.
As they enter Sunset Bend, tires are squealing, cars are jumping all over the place, and also Cullinan is coming. Robinson just a bit behind these guys.
As takes back the lead, he was leading across the line. For some reason, Stephen Burke just did not accelerate from that Sunset Bend, and Jamie S takes back the race lead here after a mistake from earlier on.
Either he makes a move on Burke, or he gets attacked by Cullinan. Oh, slow down by Moons, by Cullinan, sorry, by Burke, and Moons goes past him. Oh!
Moons to throw away a 2nd position, his 2nd podium of the day, and here it was. Just got on the curb seemingly on the outside, and Marco, if you do that lots of times, then that's kind of bound to happen eventually.
Yeah, a classic Sebring mistake.
And he'll round Sunset Bend to surely clinch the championship. He'll take the lead of the championship for the first time this season, going into the final race. And Jamie S wins here at Sebring. And of course, we should just point out, well done to Colin Robinson. He is the champion in the Murray Walker Cup. I think we might already be getting away. No safety car once again. Standing start once again. Jamie S, will it be once again for him taking away the flag? Away we go here at Sebring. Stephen Burke staying relatively close going into turn 1, but I don't think he's going to be able to mount an attack with Cullinan under a bit of pressure. Burke goes for it though, and he very nearly made it. That was really brave there from Stephen Burke. Cullinan holds on to P3 with Ronald Moons, already gets him past Colin Robinson.
Right is around, I think. Verson tire squealing. Oh yeah, he's in the fence.
Wasn't going well for Max 8 before this after this bit of a slowdown, and just getting on the bumps there, I think, Marco, and that was enough.
Back to the front. Burke is in first. What happened?
Straight away had to turn out a bit just to yeah, make sure that he didn't spin. Let's see. Yeah, that was what happened. And Michael Docker did it at Phillip Island. So 3 drivers have done it so far this season. We'll be interested to see if we get a 4th and lead Dima into the wall. He's shown pace today, Marco, but just had a few too many incidents. But out to that final corner, Burke really does struggle in comparison to us, and he's not going to go defensive. Clearly feels as though the outside line is better, but Jamie S is happy to take this inside line, and he might be happy to take the lead as well, as Stephen Burke runs round the outside of Jamie S, and he might just be able to pull ahead. But will he have the outside line for turn 2? Yes, he will do, and he's going to have to be so quick on the outside here. This could be a brilliant defensive move if he can pull it off. Stephen Burke, Ayres is still in there, but Burke hangs on, and what defensive driving that was there, Marco, from Stephen Burke to hold on to the race lead. Here comes Ronald Moons once again though. He's edging closer. That Mercedes power will help him along, and he looks to the inside, into the hairpin. Cullinan squeezes him, and he might just be able to hang on to this position. Jamie S has got the move on Stephen Burke, and that's a slowdown for Steve Burke. Ah, dear.
Whilst the BMW has been replaced by the M6, and look at this, side by side for first place, virtually Burke and Ayres.
What has happened to Jamie S? We'll have a look at that just in a second. Just looking at the pit stop times, Jamie S, damn it, it doesn't go up for me. So
4.5 seconds longer stop. for Air.
Ayres once again right back onto the tail of Stephen Burke, and this is where Burke struggles, just on the exit of that sunset bend, and he struggled again, and this time Jamie Ayres is going to have a brilliant opportunity. Burke doesn't like to defend too much, but he is going to defend this time, going into turn 1 here at Sebring. And Burke might just be able to hang on, but Ayres is going to try to come back, and Ayres could be off the circuit. He is off the circuit. Stephen Burke across the line to start the final lap of the season. Jamie Ayres to the outside into turn 1. Can Burke hold him off? It looks like he just about will for now, but Ayres can maybe get the cutback. Burke has got to go to the inside. He can cover off the inside, unlike so many other occasions. Ayres fancies his chances round the outside, but it's not going to happen for him unless he can just go for a dive into this one. He's running out of chances, Marque, and that was where his best chance gone. And we may only have Sunset Bend to decide who wins this final race of the season.
Just quickly, Dimmer. Oh, he's off. One mistake too many for Jamie Ayres, and he will have to be happy with P2.
But Stephen Burke leading this race. He's only going to be happy with P1. He's been given a few opportunities by Jamie Ayres today, but finally he has taken one. And Steve Burke rounds the final corner, and he wins the final race of the season in the BSR Grand Tour.
These things happen. I just want to say to Colin that well deserved, and I played bridesmaid yet again after finishing second last season. There's a few things I tried out tonight, just didn't quite work out.
But for now, from me, from Marco, and from Sam, we'll see you next time.